We get you. All right, so let's look at the recipe training. So, so these are all the recipes in the system. And I like to categorize them by what you're going to do. So the board recipe we kind of briefly touched on. So the board PC pump, it just shuts off the high back valve, the roughing valve. So anything really to do with pumping. So if it were to time out, this is all it would do, is just shut this valve. The board PC vent is very similar. I think it just shuts off the vent valve. Yeah, vent valve turned off. So why you would need that? Let's take a look at the recipe here. Look at the PC vent recipe. Very first line is set the aboard PC vent. We actually run these sub recipes. And I noticed, and I mentioned, anytime you have a check step, you have to have an abort. So if you look right here, it's step 4. So the open, we turn off, and we check that the valve is closed. We don't want to vent if this is open, this won't damage the turbo. So we want to make sure that this valve is closed. The whole way over in this config file is here, you notice where there's this AT. If I click in here, I gotta uncheck that. If I click in here, for 10 seconds, if it happens before 10 seconds, it will continue on. If it takes longer than 10 seconds, then it's going to run the abort recipe. Why would it take longer than 10 seconds? Let's say your air compressor died, and you went to shut it off, you didn't have the air pressure to move the valve, you would have given the signal, but the action wouldn't have happened. So this valve wouldn't have cycled through to shut off. So if after 10 seconds elapses, you notice right here there's a check mark. It says abort on fill. If I uncheck that, you'll notice this 999 will go away. All right. That 999 is a registry where this lives, this abort recipe. Okay. And so if 10 seconds elapses and that high back valve closed indicator is not on, it'll run the abort recipe. Abort on fail, and this message will be displayed. PC high back valve not closed. So all it's going to do is just shut off the back valve. If you had an abort recipe with a lot more items, it'll do those items. So let's take a look at those. So there's really, like, I think you only have 3 or 4 aborts on this. You have 3. Abort pump, abort vent, and abort process. Abort process just shuts off process related items.